half a million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy being cooked all day, I'm down there, my family. She just popped it, they wanna see how the veg feel.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep next. Chris Archer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Roll, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Ready now, Ramon Laureano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's Archer on 1 and 2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch outs that begin the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Piscotti.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A's strand a couple. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Andrew Triggs, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Laureano racing back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And now Colin Moran. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
In now, Adam Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And he popped him up. Here comes Davis. But this will land untouched. Line towards center field. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
1-1. These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Ball even at 2-2. The Buccos, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Cervelli is there. He's got it 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Jurickson Profar. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. One out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Josh Phegley.
So stepping in, Josh Phegley. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. It remains 1-0. Here's Gregory Polanco. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
For the Pirates, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Chapman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, number 44.
So striding in, Kevin Kramer will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box now, Chris Archer. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Piscotty is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Pirates leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Andrew Triggs, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
60, Andrew.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Hard hit ball to second. Frazier scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Laureano is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a move over to first, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Stepping up now, Josh Bell. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
That evens it up 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's there. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Pirates lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Davis playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very...
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. And a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Matt Chapman. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the A's 1. Striding in once again, Kevin Kramer, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Chapman is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Olsen shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1.
1 strike.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. The 2-1 home. He pulls this one into right. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now batting, Josh Phegley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Andrew Triggs. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Now that sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Marcus Semien. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And he lays off there, 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Frazier stands at first with one out. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco. Fly ball heading for the alley. Piscotty on his horse. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Yusmeiro Petit takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Petit typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, number 44.
Now in the box, Kevin Kramer. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Davis going back for the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Standing in now, Chris Archer, fouled away. No hits to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Settling in now, Ramon Laureano. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting. Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Chris Davis. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next up for the A's, Matt Olson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Piscotty stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So striding forward now, Starling Marte. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Digging in, Colin Moran. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Semien is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Frazier. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. To first. Olson moving to his right. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Plate, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First delivery to him on the way. 1-0. Ball one. Profar, the runner at second with one away. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Frazier. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Franklin Barreto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Oakland, number 1, Franklin Barreto.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. For the current campaign, Laureano is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. Bell picks it up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Pirates 6 and the A's 2. Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joaquin Soria.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. In the air now out to left field. Davis is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Gregory Polanco.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gregory Polanco. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 6-2. Now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. The Pirates are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A bouncer up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Popped him up. Moran is there for it. He's got it one away. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. You should get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Striding in, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Stepping in, Matt Chapman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Digging in, Josh Bell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Laureano is in pursuit, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Kevin Kramer. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bell stands at second with no outs. Nope. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Laureano going back, still ranging back. Gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It's easy to be a pitcher at this level. Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Richard.
Standing in now, Richard Rodriguez. And it's fouled away. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Ready for another shot now, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. line towards center field. Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Pirates 8 and the A's 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Profar.
Now here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Phegley.
Digging in, Josh Phegley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joaquin.
Chad Pinder will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 18, Chad Pinder.
A ball and no strikes. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. And here's a ball hit in the air. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Lifted down the line in left. Phegley, the runner at first with 2 gone. A punch out to end it as the Pirates finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Archer wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Andrew Triggs permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.